Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Spells and Stripe podcast, the only podcast that's autistic and old.
You didn't have to include the and old part. Like no one's making you include the and old part.
We're ancient. We're old. We're old now. We're little cryptids.
I mean, I told you I recorded the podcast with Cyan and his friend.
You sure did.
I brought up like, oh yeah, I'm 24, and they're like, oh, look at this old guy, this old motherfucker. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I'm turning 20. So you're
cringe. Yeah. Just don't do that.
Yeah. The day this podcast releases, assuming I don't fuck it all up, the podcast.
It's Valentine's Day and nothing else.
I was born on Valentine's Day, which means I have a weird relationship with the dating scene. Hey.
You don't need to date anyone. You have me.
Basically, that's.
Except we're not dating, as we explained like 2 episodes ago.
Again, it's a Lapis and Peridot situation. We're not dating.
Yeah, if you ship us, I'll kill you.
He will.
I say this even though, like, I think yesterday, Cartner posted another like fan art of the two being shipped together.
Did they actually? That's sick.
I was like jump scared. It was like first 3 like ships of Adventure Time here. I was like, oh, this is nice. Lapdot jump scare. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna unfollow Cartoon Network finally.
I assume when you did that, a Vine Boom played somehow.
Yeah, I got blown back from my chair.
Yeah.
We're kind of rapidly approaching Pride Month. I'm saying this right now. Everyone who comments on this video, if Cartoon Network acknowledges that Lapidot is Aero Ace at all during Pride Month of this year, I will give everyone who comments on this video a video request.
You realize that happens in June, right? We're not. I wouldn't call that rapidly approaching.
I know, and I can't prep for it.
You know what? Fair enough. Like, comment, and subscribe, and if Lapidot, if Peridot is, what if we even just go as far as to say asexual?
I'll accept that too.
Okay.
Just saying, you guys, you are allowed to rig it because they do post fan art. So if you want to send in like I'm using the strings, okay, and trying to pull my power. Send in fan art to Cartoon Network about like Peridot holding the ace flag. You can then I will do whatever videos people request. I'll send this to the Corin server too. I just want them to acknowledge it.
Yeah. I can finally make you. I don't know what I would suggest for a video idea for you.
I mean, you do have one free video suggestion because you finished the tier list.
Oh, I do? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
Hence why I have to rank every Dragon Ball movie and every song from Hazbin Hotel and pitch my thoughts for a House of Mouse reboot and talk about The Weeknd's cameo in Family Guy or something like that and talk about Weezer and all these other topics I would never do unless someone forced me to do it.
Honestly, that's kind of hype, though. That's kind of a good strat just to, like, branch out a bit. Like,
it is.
Yeah.
It is.
I think the House of Mouse video, that could honestly go hard.
I'm writing that right now. Depending on what time we end this podcast, I might continue writing it today.
You can just write it right now. You know, I'll just sit. You know.
Yeah. There's nothing important to do.
Yeah.
Besides, we're finishing the tier list. That's right.
We're finished. Tier list time. Let me make sure I'm not recording my own face. Yep. All right.
I assume we don't have a question of the day, right?
The question of the day is, fuck you. That's the question of the day.
What's your favorite autistic character?
You.
Yeah. Mine's probably Peridot.
Mine's probably Marcy Wu.
Yeah. inside of you, there are two wolves. One is Peridot. One is Marcy. You have autism.
um, True.
We'll definitely talk about that video, whether it be just through text or on this cast. But
it was a certified
bang.
I just want to say.
Yeah, I'm very proud of that video.
I think it's one of your most solid. I think maybe I got just a bit emotional because I just know who you are at certain parts, but like I don't know, man. I felt things watching that video, and again,
Can I ask what parts?
Near the end and towards the beginning, not so much the middle. Talking about fucking Proud Family. It's like it's about the Proud Family. All right. There's a lot of autistic inventors.
I'm sorry that the majority of the video sucks. I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah, it's cool. I just wish you talked about Big Mouth more.
Right after Robin finished the video, they're like, "Oh, idiot! Good video. You forgot about Big Mouth. Like, Big Mouth doesn't have an autistic character." And Robin's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot. It's asexual, not autism. I mixed up your personality traits."
And like that sounds like one of the bits I do, where it's like I kind of I make myself sound a little scummier just for the bit. That's exactly what happened. I got autism and asexuality mixed up just because of him. It's like I don't know how the fuck I did
if
that.
If I ever do the asexual video, like I will. I knew about the Big Mouth thing. Like I do need to watch it for the Netflix watch through.
Yeah, I do feel like I've brought it up to you before.
Yeah. No, I know because I wanted to look into like are there any asexual characters, and like there's a few. I made the no internet character rule just so if I ever do the asexual video, I wouldn't have to talk about like an extra like 12 characters.
Yeah.
I would still have to talk about Alistair from Hazard Hotel though because he's now an official cartoon.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's the best show of all time.
Yeah, best one. I'll have to talk about Peridot again if I make that video.
You were going to talk about her in the future regardless. This is you we're talking about.
Again, if I ever hit... Yeah, hopefully this year when I hit 1,000 subs and I do favorite characters, because I don't think it's a shock that she's on that list.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah.
Tier list?
Do you have the tier list ready, by the way?
Yeah, I have the tier list. Oh, I'll share my screen with you because you're my friend. And I like.
Yeah. You might have noticed Gunn added a few more characters. Not that much. I think it's only like 5.
This is literally the same thing, so I would probably have to refresh to get them. But I'm worried that'll delete everything.
Do not refresh on the bottom thing. Refresh like on the actual screen. Go on the top bar.
Go to here.
Like where the code is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me click on the. Actually refresh the page. Refresh the page.
All right. Well, if this deletes everything.
It shouldn't.
Oh, there we go. Let's see what new characters he added.
It should be like Captain Boomerang. Yeah. There's Ray. Okay. Yeah. These are the new characters.
Oh, because the Suicide Squad game came out, and it's
it's only 3 characters. It's only Ray from Archer, who I think you're gonna put in that don't know enough, and then there's Boomerang and King Shark.
Why the fuck is Nightmare Fredbear on here?
Because he likes Nightmare Fredbear. Is this that hard to understand?
It's like one of the worst ones.
Okay. Yeah, and we gotta do this quickly. We can't do it last time where you like, oh, who's this guy? I'm gonna zoom in on them.
Okay, fine. I'm killing this guy.
Like, okay, I'm gonna talk about this character for 5 straight minutes.
Fucking King Shark. I'm fucking Reagan. Marrying Eggman.
Oh wait, what do you do with King Shark?
I'm fucking King Shark.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's a bit of delay in the stream, but it's fine. Yeah, of course you're freaking Reagan. I'm not surprised. Did you see that, like, on the anniversary? I don't think it was on the anniversary of it, but both Toby Fox and the creator of uh, uh, Mob Psycho posted like fan art of the two being shipped together, like on the exact same day.
And you know what? That's love.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let
sorry,
you go.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna.
This is an audio podcast. I'm fucking Lightning McQueen.
Oh yeah.
And also
you gotta
Chick
say it out
Hicks. Marrying Tomater. No, we'll just be friends.
Duh. Yeah.
I'm fucking.
I would
Mac.
marry Doc. Come on.
Yeah, Doc. Yeah.
Yeah.
Postal Dude, I'll kill. Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson.
I'll be friends.
These two are from the anime movie Akira.
Akira. I still need to watch Akira.
Same. I will, because I'm doing anime movies as a video. I just need to watch 50 different Marvel anime for the anime based on Western media first. Didn't you have a don't know enough tier?
I did, but I feel like killing them anyway.
Oh, that's fair.
Jetstream Stram. I'm fucking Jetstream Sam. Obviously, I'm not a Philistine.
He is Brazilian, so
yeah. That is not a comment I'd expect from you.
That.
So I was like, you know about the Brazilians. You know about the Brazilian bussy.
Yeah. I know you really think Brazilians are hot.
Is that a thing I've said to you?
Specifically, yeah.
Have I
specifically one? Just one thing. One Brazilian.
Which one?
The wolf from Puss in Boots 2.
Oh yeah. That's hot. If he was on here, Is Reagan?
Okay, this is a fun one.
Is Reagan asexual by any chance?
No.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Shout out to like one of my favorite bits from the podcast ever was when we were doing the Tumblr Sexy Man one, and you're like, I don't know who his character is, and I was like, okay, so imagine if Grunkle Stan and Ford were one character and also a female. You're like, that's the hottest thing I've ever heard. And you just immediately put them in the smash.
And now that I know a bit more about Reagan, honestly,
because
I don't know about.
She's on the autism video.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Fucking Popeye.
Let's go. I would kill you if you killed Pluto. So I'm glad you were freaking Pluto. You're freaking Pluto. I have no say in this.
Yeah, Scout. I'll kill Scout. He's annoying. I'm fucking Spy. Fucking Heavy. Killing Medic.
Medic and Sniper.
Because he's fucking Sniper. Marrying Suction Cup Man. Suction Cup Man is coming around. I love that song so much. I don't know who Inferno Cop is. Let's bring that down.
He's do you know Studio Trigger, which is an anime studio?
I'm aware of it.
They've done they've done like Kill la Kill and Gurren Lagann. Their entire thing is they have like these really well animated, like big grandiose action sequences.
Yes.
So I think it's an April Fool's joke. They did like this like very short web series anime, which is Inferno Cop, where every character is a still image.
That's hype. Yeah. By the way, I do want to say I have read Big Nate, but that was like back in middle school, and so it's all very much a blur. And also,
That's fair.
And characters like Morn Wright and Dee Dee, I just don't recognize. I vaguely recognize Gina. I forget if she was a bitch or not. I think she was a bitch, but Nate, I can.
Yes, I'm pretty sure she's Nate's sister.
Yeah.
I'm more familiar with the show than the books. I've never read the books. That wasn't part of my childhood.
Yeah, I'm just looking.
That's all Fortnite, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm just looking if there's any more that I don't recognize.
Yeah.
Um,
I,
I think
yeah,
that's
that's a Fortnite
I
character.
think I know everybody else.
Do you know all like the Disney sitcoms?
Oh yeah, I grew up on Disney sitcoms.
Okay,
I grew
yeah.
up on Disney sitcoms and also cop shows, which is a weird combination, but
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
it is.
Cammy. Oh, I don't want to know what you're gonna do with the Street Fighter characters.
Okay, so I like Cammy. I'm fucking Ryu. I'm fucking Luke. Killing Akuma. Zangief. Marriage.
Good.
Blanca.
I was gonna kill you if you killed Zangief.
I'm not gonna kill Zangief. I'm not fucking Blanca. I'm putting him up into friend. Don't worry.
You saw it there first, folks. Robin gonna frick Blanca.
No. She is a cop, but oh well. Jury
Uh,
kill. She's an evil, and
Thank you for killing her.
you're welcome.
I don't like Jury.
Yeah, and I'm being friends with Makoto, Sakura.
I did not know you were that into Street Fighter. I didn't know you were expect you to know those characters.
Yeah, I like Street Fighter. I had a phase where I just it's shocking. It's the reason why the top 15 weirdest fighters got made. It's because I got really into Street Fighter lore.
That's fair.
And that's why Q was the only one where I seem any sort of knowledgeable on the character.
That's yeah. Okay, that's fair. Genuinely shocked you're killing Afton. Like, obviously, there's the obvious reason why, but like, I know you.
Don't worry, I'm gonna. Don't worry, I'm gonna fucking.
I already know where
animatronic
Glamrock Freddy's
eventually.
falling.
Yeah, Glamrock Freddy, like
I'm
he's
pretty
going
sure.
to fuck.
I'm pretty sure we fricked Afton when we did the Master Pass, but I think that was specifically Purple Guy and not Springtrap. So I guess that makes sense.
That is true. And that was probably also a bit. I would not fuck a child murderer. That goes against my code. Bro just left the fucking Discord. Uh-oh. That's chill. I don't care about him much anyway. Mingle.
Goku.
Hey, welcome back.
Treat me with heat beams are crazy because I'm a serious.
Hi. Alright, so for a lot of the... Okay, so Mangle and Withered Bonnie, technically I'm killing kids, but I'm putting them out of their misery in my mind, you know?
Wait, I okay, Withered Bonnie, isn't that just like normal Bonnie? Like,
Withered Bonnie is the Bonnie from FNAF 1. That's him in FNAF 2, but they repair
so they are
him.
a kid.
And so I think Bonnie has the kid Jeremy inside him. I don't know much about Jeremy, but I feel like being in that animatronic is a pretty miserable experience. That kind of seems to be the vibe.
Yeah.
Same with Charlie.
I thought Mangle doesn't have a kid inside of them. They're just like on their own.
Okay, the theory with Mangle, and it's a bit vague, but the idea is that Afton killed a dog to get to Susie, and that dog ended up possessing Mangle. And that's really...
Oh, then I hate Afton.
Yeah.
Afton goes into turbo kill.
Yeah. So I'm killing the dog. I'm killing the children. But like Charlie, who possesses the marionette. Charlie seems like a real one. They seem like, they seem like a proper, like a good person. But I still feel like I should set their souls.
Just rank them. We don't have time. Just rank them.
I'm sorry. I'm killing the nightmares because they're scary. Funtime Freddy, same thing. Molten MCI canon. Freddy, Foxy, Glamrock Freddy, I believe to be possessed by an adult, just so I get that basis covered. Also might not be possessed at all. It's a thing. Boomstick, killing Boomstick. Fuck you. Fuck you. Wizard. Anyway, I'm fucking Doom Guy.
I'm surprised you even know enough about Wiz and Boomstick. I didn't know if you've seen any Death Vale things.
I've seen a few. I'm being friends with. Actually, you know what? I'm putting him out of his misery. I'll be friends with his friends. That's not true. I'll be his friend.
Yeah. That's cruel, man. Killing Milo. Where he belongs.
I'm putting. Obviously, I'm gonna fuck Doofenshmirtz. Like, I'm not crazy.
Yeah. He wasn't on the Tumblr section man list. I don't understand why.
I'll be friends with Jonesy. Foundation, I think he's evil.
I love for. Okay, but he is Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah, and so kill.
Wow, number one Dwayne the Rock Johnson hater right here. Calamity, Peely. Oh, you're freaking the banana?
Of course. It's the perfect size. Fucking Ganondorf.
Wait, no, he's not. He's human sized.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move on from that.
This is specifically Breath of the Wild Link, Breath of the Wild Zelda, just so we get clear.
I think they're like 117.
No, Zelda is 18. Zelda is 18. I know this.
Why do you know this?
It's literally a whole important thing that it's her 18th birthday. Like, that's like a whole like plot point. So like in Tears of the Kingdom,
Epic.
She's probably like 19 or 20.
Epic.
Anyway, I'm gonna be friends with both of them.
So yeah, that pretty much. Oh, I'm surprised you're friending them. Like you're bringing up that they're. Oh no, you fricked them. Okay.
No, I put them in friend.
Okay. The stream is like behind for me. It's fine. Yeah.
I'm fucking Impa. So you had this issue of what about the mask?
Yeah, I decided that it says Majora, not Skull Kid, so this is Majora, and then I kill Majora.
Yes, I will also kill Majora, but I would befriend Skull Kid. Fucking Daruk.
Yeah, I would befriend Skull Kid too.
Fucking Mifa. Urbosa, Rivali.
You're gonna frick the bird?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Cusco is 18. If you wanna. I know Kronk is 18, or an adult. What do you mean, kill Yzma?
She's evil.
When we did the Tumblr Sexy Man thing, we fricked Yzma. We didn't even have to have a discussion about it.
Did we? Why did we? I don't know. Yeah, okay. You know, I've changed. I've grown as a person.
You've regressed. You've regressed as a human being.
And
why are you freaking Glowbox for killing Rayman?
Fun.
Fair.
I would not be friends with any of the Spy Kids people, but I also don't want to kill them.
That's not Spy Kids. That's
sorry, Lab Rats.
Lab Rats or something like that. Yeah, I haven't seen the show. I've seen Jesse and I've seen Austin and Alley.
Maybe they get cooler when they get older, but they like. You know how sitcom protagonists suck always? They're always evil bastards.
Yeah.
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 But they're not worth
You said you're
killing.
not going to be friends with them, and yet you put them in friend.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's the closest. You know, like, maybe, you know.
You could just kill him.
I'm not killing Kit. I'll kill Donald Davenport.
You've killed kids. You've killed Morty. You've killed Stewie, who's the literal baby. JFK and Abe are both 16.
Yeah, but those are funny.
The FNAF crew. Okay,
Yeah.
That's fair.
The FNAF crew's already dead. Jesse. I'll be friends with Jesse.
Frick Bertram. Frick Bertram.
I'm not
Frick
fricking Bertram.
Coward.
Yes.
Coward.
I'm not gonna put a non-cartoon character in fuck.
There's probably a non-cartoon character in Frick.
Is there? I don't think so. Closest we got is Captain Boomerang.
Yeah, no, that's from the game, so it's
Yeah.
still animated.
Yeah, but they
I
look.
mean, I guess you could you could stretch some of these because a lot of these do have like obviously Thor is in the MCU, but like the images they're all of like cartoons or comics or games.
Yeah.
So I guess you win.
Yeah, Glowbox isn't real. I don't know if you knew that.
What? No.
Uh oh. Okay, my computer froze for a second. I panicked.
Okay. Yeah. Dez is also from Austin and Alley.
Yes. Don't act like I don't know my
I
fucking Austin and Alley. How fucking dare you? As if I didn't
You're
grow
a
up.
fake Austin and Alley fan. I'm tired of these fake Austin and Alley gamer girls. Yeah, and I haven't seen this show.
Yeah, I'm killing Kaz. Fuck you,
Okay.
Kaz.
You might want to you might want to reformat this now because you fixed some things around.
Yes. Kill friend. Yeah. I'll put. So Stripe, what's our next topic of the day?
Your birthday, right?
If you want it, yeah, sure, we can talk about that. That's why this video is so late.
Wait, why is this? Isn't that the only thing we have to talk? It's like the birthday and then the anniversary, right?
Yes. All right.
Do we have anything else?
There's the podcast. Yeah, which is what you meant by anniversary. Okay. I'm gonna stop sharing.
Also, we're gonna talk about autism sooner or later, but
dude, we're always talking about autism in one way or another.
Yeah. Do you want to do it now, or do you want to do it when we get to the episode?
Let's do the trivia now.
Okay. How many questions do you have written down?
8, which isn't many.
Only 8, really?
Yeah, but also it's not going to be the whole thing, so I figured a smaller amount is better.
That's fair. This will probably be harder for me because like it's easy for you to know like my interest because I make videos. You don't really do things besides Let's Plays, so it's a bit harder to know.
You're right. I'm making another actual video again. It's been a fun script.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like for you, like like my one thing for most topics. For you, I know like 3 things that could be your favorite character, your favorite game, your favorite show, blah blah blah. But I'm not sure if I know number 1. But let's get to the actual questions first.
Yeah, the issue. Another reason why this is so short. I also don't know my favorite. I also don't know my number 1s for a lot of these. And so there are several. Pretty much every question here has more than one answer. So.
So this is kind of multiple choice, right?
Yes.
Not multiple choice. This is kind of like if I say one of 3 things, I will still get the point.
Oh yeah, there's one question here. It's like you could say one of 20, and you'd be right.
Okay. Okay. Let's get the questions then, just so we're not dilly dallying.
All right. Question number 1. What's my favorite sitcom?
And unlike you, I won't cheat. Holy frick. Okay, you don't talk about sitcoms a lot, mostly because I haven't seen a lot of them. Is it Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
That's a very good answer. I have that is
but
one of the
right.
ones I don't know if I would answer. Give it another go.
What other sitcoms have you talked about? I mean, there's the ones that you talk about because I've seen them, like Good Place and Community. I don't think it's either of them. What other sitcoms have you talked about? It's The Office, right? You love The Office. You're the number one Office fan.
I'll give you a hint. There's two answers, and one is like a classic sitcom, and the other one's a bit more modern. So, for whatever that's worth.
When you say classic sitcom, like my first thought was like Seinfeld, but you don't seem like a Seinfeld person.
Kramer. No, but it is. I think it was on air around the time of Seinfeld, if not
What
directly.
around the air? Holy frick! Dinosaurs?
No, I'm not that based. All I know about that one is the ending, which is enough to make me not want to watch the show because it's sad.
Yeah. What? You don't want to see all the characters you've spent like 3 seasons or whatever it is?
No,
die?
fucking
Everyone in the
no.
show die horrifically?
I think the more I think about that ending, the more it pisses me off because it's so like, why the fuck you do that? Like, I know the dinosaurs are dead
Friends?
IRL, but come on, it's fiction.
Is the classic one Friends?
No.
Then I don't. Is the modern one Parks and Rec?
No. I've never finished Parks and Rec. I'll give you half a point for Brooklyn Nine-Nine because that is a show I really like. It's not my favorite because the propaganda is weird, but also I still watch clips of it on a very regular basis.
Yeah, I'll give up.
Yeah,
I don't know. No, I will admit I did look up sitcoms just because I don't know a lot of them, and I feel like this is kind of unfair question to start with because I don't know sitcoms, but
yeah, I want to do a favorite TV show, but then I thought I was like, I don't know what my favorite TV show is.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just ask for what the answer is.
The first one, for the classic, it's Frasier. I love Frasier.
I thought of Frasier because I know that show.
I genuinely love
Frasier.
Like, it's not even like a gag. It's like I think it's genuinely the best.
Cause I talked about it in like I think I talked about it in the holiday video, but I was like, no, Robin never talked about Frasier, so it's probably not Frasier. But nah, frick, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I love me some tossed salad and scrambled eggs, my dude.
And what's the modern one?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I should have. Okay. I should have said that one. That's like a very obvious one.
Yeah, the characters are just so relatable, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
I too am Danny DeVito.
Dude, I wish. Then I would be shipping us if you were Danny DeVito.
So what's the next question?
That's a weird way to phrase that.
Yeah.
Question number 2. What is my biggest fear?
Okay, that's one you took from my thing.
Sure is.
I don't know your biggest fear. Because, yeah, you are not as open about your life as I am.
I think we're open about different things. Because it's like...
Yeah.
I'll like... I feel like a lot of people know, like, the whole tea of, like, my family drama and shit. And stuff like that. Or, like...
Yeah, just ask, like, what parent dead names you?
All of the above. Da 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 da.
All of the above. Frick.
I had people sing happy birthday to me in my dead name and I wanted to die inside. Anyway, what's my biggest fear?
Is it being alone? Is it being rejected?
That's another half point right there.
Without going into detail, you've discussed how you don't like that. So
That is true.
Is it bad?
You know what? Yeah, actually, my answer was darkness, but I think that's actually more correct. So.
Okay. So I get the full point then.
Yes, I will give you.
My goal is to. So I have 4. I have 1.5 points.
Yes, you've successfully gaslit me into changing my answer.
Let's go.
I don't like being alone.
Number 3.
I don't like being in the dark.
Number 3.
What's my favorite Pokemon?
You've told me this before.
I
know
have.
you've told me this before. Can I ask a generation?
It's a little fucked how I don't know this off the top of my head.
Okay, just tell me the Pokemon. I'll tell you the generation.
Wait, what?
Yeah, just tell me the Pokemon. I'll tell you the generation, and I'll try to guess from there.
I will tell you they are okay. They are Generation 4.
Oh, okay. Is it a starter? Don't answer that. Is it a starter?
No, but if you want to guess my favorite starter,
no. I'll guess your favorite starter after this. Is it Greninja? Just random for the starter, not for the Pokemon.
Greninja is not my favorite starter. No.
Okay. Favorite Pokemon from Gen 4. I want to say like Piplup, but you said it's not a starter.
I do love Piplup, and I would own a little plush of them, but they are not.
Yeah, you just feel very Piplup coated. Frick. Gen 4 Pokemon. What feels like? Is it Dialga? I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
Can I give you another hint? I'll give you an extra hint. They are tangentially related to Cynthia.
Garchomp?
Close.
Tangent? Roserade?
No.
Togekiss?
No.
Gastrodon?
No.
What else is on her team?
Not on our team, but it's related to a Pokemon that's on our team.
Related to Pokemon that's on her team. So it's like a pre-evolution to one of the Pokemon that I mentioned?
It's a pre-evolution, yes.
Okay. Oh, the ones I mentioned, or?
Yes.
I feel like you should have given me that then, but
I thought about it, but I feel like being rude.
Is it Gibble?
Fuck yeah, it's Gibble. I fucking love Gibble.
Okay. I feel like you should give me that, because like the first thing I said was Garchomp, so I feel like that's close enough.
I'll give you half a point.
Yeah. So I have 2 full points right now.
All right. Oh, and do you want to guess my favorite starter?
Bonus point if I get it, and if I don't, it's not factored in. It's still only 8 questions, but
All right.
It's not Gen 4, right?
No.
You feel like a Squirtle person. I don't know. Squirtle? Is it Squirtle?
You've got the right type. Wrong generation.
Mudkip?
No.
Totodile.
I see where this is going.
That's my final one. That's my final one.
All right.
I'm like genuinely thinking. I think it's one of those 3.
No. Oshawott.
Okay.
I fucking love Oshawott.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oshawott.
So, question 4.
Question 4. Not including you or myself, what is one of my favorite YouTubers?
One of your favorite YouTubers. This is the 21, isn't this? This is the 21.
Oh, absolutely.
I want to say MatPat, but I don't know if that's in the top 20. Um, you post Quinn reviews. Sure, I know you like him.
That is acceptable. He makes exclusively bangers. I also would have said Action Button. I would have said Tomska. I actually would have accepted Mad Pat as well. Unironically. I listened to like a 2-hour podcast with him and Cullen and Samir, and it was very interesting. I don't watch all those videos, but I watch like a few a month. And there's a lot.
Yeah.
It's like when
I like you had to specify besides yourself. Like, wow, egotistic was?
Yeah, I love myself. I would have said literally any of the Hermitcraft members, Iron Mouse.
I did consider like a Minecraft guy, but I just didn't know which one.
Brian David Gilbert. There's a lot of fucking answers on here. Alpharad.
I should have said Brian. Yeah.
Yeah. Stephen. We could be here all day.
We don't need to continue. We're 40 minutes into this. We still need to do the anniversary thing. Let's move on.
What's my favorite Pixar movie?
Cars 2.
I knew you were gonna say that. I was literally in the car. He was like, he's gonna say Cars 2. Bastard.
Ian, it's actually Cars 3.
How'd you know?
Is it Incredibles?
No.
No. Not
your final answer. Not my
answer. Wally. It's Wally. It's Wally. It's Wally. Yeah, no. Forget I said no. It's Wally. It's 100% Wally. I know that for a fact.
Yes, Wally. You're right. You've got the.
Okay.
I also would have accepted Ratatouille.
Okay. I was also thinking Ratatouille. Like. Okay, no, frick you. I'm taking the point. Frick you.
No, you absolutely got the point. Wally is my favorite, but if you said Ratatouille, I'd be like, I'd give it to you anyway.
Yeah.
But I love Wally. I love that little guy.
Yeah. I was remembering, like I don't know, Incredibles just feels like, wait, no, Wally was on your favorite character list. No, it's Wally. Oh my god, Wally. Wait.
You do that so much better than I do. All right.
Yeah.
Favorite cartoon?
I feel like I should know this because I'm the cartoon guy and I talk to you a lot. I don't think you ever. Is it Amphibia?
No, I don't think it's Amphibia. I think Amphibia is like number 2 or 3.
Okay. Well, that takes off Owl House and Gravity Falls. I know you've said several times you like Amphibia more than those two.
Uh-oh.
It's Owl House, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, like, looking back, and now that, Amphibia has a bit of time to pass, I was way in the Amphibia hype, watching it all at once, and it was like, it just kind of overtook my brain space for a while there, but I think thinking back, it's like, no, I think Owl House is a better show. Mostly because it's got my boy Hunter in it. Shout out to my boy Hunter and Luz. Those are like 2 of my favorite characters. It's a good show.
I was like I did the bingo cards with like characters people associate with me. I think like besides Kirby, Owl House has the most. I think every card has 2 Owl House characters.
Yes.
Like yeah. First one was Lilith and King. And Hootie. So 1 and 3, and then next one had. I'm surprised so many people said Hootie. Like Hootie was like probably the most suggested character besides like Kirby.
That's crazy.
And Rosalina.
I'm surprised it wasn't Peridot.
Next one. Yeah. Oh, to be fair, Peridot's only like well known like a thing for me in like this server because people don't like Steven Universe, so I don't talk about it.
Damn. 1984.
Yeah. True, bestie. But I think that Peridot like love is getting well known because I just freaking hate Labrador. Anyways, yeah. So will you give me that point or will you not? Because I did
I'll
like
give you
say
the
with
point.
my full chest amphibia. Okay. So I'm at 5, I think.
I also would have accepted Generator Rex.
Oh yeah, your favorite show that you know nothing about besides the game, the DS game.
All right. I
Question 7.
Question 7. Uh, this is a very open to interpretation one. It's basically if I like your answer enough, I'll give you the point.
Okay.
What characters do you associate with me?
I wonder why you asked this question.
It was on the mind, so it kept
Yeah,
getting asked to me. Name 3.
I'll give you 5.
Okay, 5.
Oh, 3? 3. Okay.
4.
3 or
Let's go
5?
4. 4.
4. Epic. Okay. Well, obvious one out of the way first. Tifa.
Fair.
Yeah. Sans.
Fair.
Who do I pick for my Kingdom Hearts character? I'm gonna probably say Sora.
Fair.
Almost said Riku, but I don't want to do multiple Kingdom Hearts ones. Who is number 4? Who do I think of? I'm like, oh my god, it Robin. Fred from Scooby Doo.
Fair.
Or Shaggy, one of those two.
Honestly, you could have named any Scooby-Doo character. You'd be a little bit correct.
Yeah.
But specifically Mystery Inc. Fred. That's my spirit animal. Right
I mean, yeah, that's a Fred I think of when I think of Fred. I wonder why.
I know what you are. All right.
You know exactly why I put him in the thumbnail.
Oh yeah. All right. This question 8, bit of an interesting one.
Wait. So are you giving me the point? Are you giving me the point for that one?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
No notes.
Yeah.
You should have
Just
said Hatsune
quick.
Miku though, bastard.
Yeah. Just quickly, top of your head, what 4 characters you associate with me?
Peridot, Marcy Wu, Cynthia, Rosalina.
Fair. Yeah. All women. Pretty interesting.
That is vaguely interesting.
Little shock, no Kirby characters, but
That is true, but also it's like. I mean, I know you like Bandana Waddle Dee, obviously, but it's like, I don't know, Kirby. I see it, and because it's also I just associate it with more things, you know, because it's a big franchise, you know. I think of
yeah.
and also it's just
Rosaline is very me specific.
yes,
Because I talk about her a lot.
yeah,
Same with Cynthia and autism.
yes,
The autism duo.
but dun. Except they're not canonically autistic for some.
There, if you want him to be.
Even though the
I
train
hate
guy
that.
is da.
Okay, final question.
You have 45 seconds to list franchises I like. I am setting up the timer now, so start thinking about franchises. I am, and just we'll see how many you get, and if you get enough, you will get.
How many do you have listed down?
Bro, you cut the fuck out for me there. I'm not gonna lie.
How many do you have listed?
None. I just know what I like.
Okay.
Because I'm me.
Okay.
I'm me, he says. Alright. Alright,
Just tell me when to go.
on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Undertale. I should have said stands frick. Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen. I actually did say stands, didn't I? Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, whatever you call it. Owl House, Amphibia, Steven Universe, Scooby Doo, Hasane Miku or Vocaloid or whatever, Freddy Herman Fazbear, FNAF, Castlevania, Good Omens, Persona, I think you like Guilty Gear, Zelda, Shrek, Shrunk, Mario, um, uh, um, 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 uh, um, um, uh, 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 um, uh, um, uh, the clown
You're out
animation
of
series
time.
thing.
You're out of time, you bastard. You got 19 of them. All right. 19 divided by 3, that's 6 points.
So out of 8 questions, I got like what? Like 12?
I think so.
12 points out of 8 questions?
You're just that good.
Yeah. I am a little shocked you didn't go with my final question for yours, which was, who's my best friend?
Well, yeah, that's because I've been way more clear. That's, again, that's one of the things about things that I'm more open about than you. It's like, I very much, I am more likely to say words of affection to you than you are to me.
Because I got the tism, so I don't like expressing emotions.
I figured it was something like that.
Yeah.
But you know you're my best friend.
Yeah.
There's no question about it.
You're definitely number 1. You're not number 4. You're my best friend.
All right, 4 was a very specific number. I won't think about that too hard.
If they're watching, they know. That's all I'll say.
But I know you.
So
1 year of
this
doing
podcast, am I right?
Podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know why it was so close to my birthday. I
don't know. Again, we've gone over this story several billion times. The history of this podcast.
But we weren't popular back then.
One day, Robin messaged me saying, "Hey, we're both white. We should do a podcast." I'm like, "Okay," like thinking this was a joke. And then Robin's like, "Oh no, we can call it Spells and Stripe, and we can talk about stuff we like." I'm like, "Oh, this isn't a joke." And here we are.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'll just share my screen and we'll just look at the. Yeah. It's not much to look at, but you know, it's nice to look at the thumbnails.
Just so I know exactly what we're talking about. Okay. Remember that we are missing some things. We don't have the first episode listed here.
Yeah, it's reaching. No, we do. Reaching Self-Actualization is our first episode.
Okay, well, we don't have the second episode then, because I know Anti-Broccoli Propaganda was only number 3.
I did think it was a little later down the line, and I was wondering about that, but did we?
I don't remember what was number 2, but
was number 2 the one where
it was number 2.
We got kicked for saying things about Joe Biden?
No, that was number 4, I think, number 4 or 5. Yeah, it was number 4 because you wanted like every 5 to be like a unique one, which was the Death Battle one.
That was a thing I had briefly.
So the actualization, something that I think what I don't remember what it was, but I know we talked about Puss in Boots briefly for the second one.
Yeah.
And then it was Broccoli Propaganda, and then it was Joe Biden. And then it was Death Battle, and then it should be good from on that.
Okay. Let's just talk about where we got, because I do not remember anything.
Okay, so Reaching Self-Actualization is the first episode. Mostly it was just us doing bingo cards. Not bingo cards. BuzzFeed polls.
Yes. Which I think is a fun idea for a first one.
I thought it was a fun idea. But it's also really boring for people to watch. It's just kind of us just not really talking to each other, just being like, oh, okay, what answer would I pick for this? I guess this one. Like, not a very interesting episode. Obviously, we had a lot of growing pains.
Yes. And you can also see here, like this is like the original background. You know, obviously we have the nice art by certified Casey McDaniel.
I thought this was just like the thumbnail. when I found out this was the actual art, I was like actually furious because it's just so lazy.
I thought for some reason, and I could not tell you why, I thought it would be a fun little quirk if I used specifically stock images, which is why you see several here. I think the broccoli is also stock image. Stock.
And I pushed back against that. It's just not a smart idea.
Yeah, we did eventually change that. I mean, it didn't take very long. Took.
Yeah, because I hated that so much.
And as soon as you said it, that's when I got into contact with Casey. I've commissioned art from her before.
It was too limiting, especially for a podcast that mostly talks about like media, like what's going on, what's trending, what we like, what we watch, and that you just can't do that with stock images.
Yes. I think for reaching self-actualization, I think that would have been a good episode if for an intro, if I it was like a 30-minute thing. Maybe like face cams or something, and I actually added the fucking thing.
If it wasn't the entire episode, it would be fine. But like most of the episode is just us doing bingo, not bingo. I keep saying bingo. I'm sorry. Just doing BuzzFeed quizzes. The one thing that sticks with me is like the beginning where we like compared ourselves to Dick Dastardly and Muttley, and you were like, oh, well, I'm Muttley because I like dogs. And I'm like, I'm Dick because I love Dick. And there's like this awkward pause. That's the only good part of that episode.
Yeah, as you'll notice, Stripe is the best part of this podcast, easily.
Yeah, I'm the funny one.
It's true. I'm just here to make sure, I'm just here to edit and make sure everything goes right. He's here to actually make the funnies.
Yeah.
Anti-broccoli.
Again, the Bugs Bunny Daffy dynamic, kind of.
Exactly.
Except I'm the Bugs Bunny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anti-broccoli propaganda.
I guess we're skipping whatever the second one was because all I remember about it is that we talked about Puss in Boots too.
Yeah, and so, that was probably just me making sexual advances towards a wolf, that's every episode of the podcast. It's nothing special.
Yeah, that's not special. You watch most episodes, then you get the lore of that one,
Yes.
Anyways, anti-broccoli propaganda. I love this title, this thumbnail, because it really did change everything. I did not care about the first two episodes. I was just doing it because you asked. You're my friend. This one, I got into this one. I really liked this one.
Yes, this is the start of the character arc, because.
Yeah, this is to use a TV tropes term, growing the beard. This is where we really came into our own. I started getting more into it. Robin kind of found their footing. I don't think they were Robin back then, actually.
No.
I remember when you yeah.
I don't actually. I don't know. That's a good question.
It might have been Owl House finale, but
it could have been. Oh, I think it was actually. Because I remember, I think I specifically remember you doing all right, we've obviously got a very big thing to announce, and I was like, yep, Owl House finale came out, and you were pissed at me.
Yeah, I was so genuinely furious with you. But we'll get to that when we talk about Owl House finale. But yeah, I like the propaganda. That's when we really broccoli was a recurring gag for a bit. We kind of dropped it. We dropped a lot of our running gags. Only one that survived is Here's the Stars.
That's purely by your own sheer force of will.
That's just the pure raw autism power of me.
Yeah. I also think anti-broccoli propaganda is when you were telling that story, that was I remember sitting in that moment and being oh, this is the guy. This is I absolutely chose the right person to do this with. This guy, obviously, I like you and stuff, but it's that doesn't necessarily mean you make for a good podcaster. This is the episode where it's no, he's definitely, he's got the sauce, I picked the right white boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Of all the white boys in the world, he picked, frick, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I didn't even notice. Plus, I don't even. Plus, I just said the word boy. Um, Legally Distinct Death Battle episode. That's where I really started to feel like you were actually starting to like the podcast.
You skipped an episode actually. There's something before the Death Battle one.
Oh yeah, that's the one where we talked about Joe Biden. It's not here for.
That was the episode we talked about like it was the I think it was like Stripe Uncensored or something like that, where I got like really, I talk about a lot of like edgier things. We
Is that the gay sex episode?
I think that was the gay sex episode. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You like kept trying to go me into saying gay sex, and I was like, I'm sorry, Rob. Anything you do, you cannot get me to say gay sex aloud. So just stop.
Yes, that was a great bit. That was a great bit.
Yeah, yeah. We sang the Cleveland Show theme song a lot.
Oh yeah, I used to do this.
Something to do with Larry the Lobster. I don't remember what Larry Lobster bit was, but that was like big thing. And then I made this conspiracy theory about Joe Biden, and before immediately saying this is a joke, this is not real. But someone
got taken down anyway.
Yeah.
But
So that was a fun one.
Yeah. This is also.
And you can no longer watch it.
That's another great example of you carrying the podcast, because I kept doing this stupid fucking bit where I would play music into the fucking microphone.
Yeah, which like never do that, because I can't respond to that. I can't respond to you just playing music. Here I am like making up this really funny story. You're just like playing music, like God, kill yourself. Anyways, Legally Distinct Death Battle.
Great episode.
That was a fun episode. I liked it.
Yeah, I shouldn't say great. I think it was good. I think it's an idea we want to return to definitely. One of these days. Yeah. But
yeah.
I think
that was the day I uploaded the Danny Phantom video, and you were like, "Oh frick, I can put Vilgax against Vlad. That's a good one."
I did do that. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some fun matches in there. My favorite was like, let's do Luz and Amity versus Katra and Adora, because they're both gay.
That is what I would have. Fun. That is what I did. Yeah. I don't remember who won. Oh, I forgot to check. Okay.
Luz and Amity.
Yes. No, sorry. I think it's. Yeah. I think that. Yeah.
I think that's a good episode. Definitely something we should return to.
Yeah, especially that it's been 10 months. It's like I think we've, I think it's been enough time.
I got a lot more into verses. I started my own verses show with my friend Aqua, so like.
That is true. Maybe we should get him on for the next one. We'll see.
Well, yeah. If you want to ask her, she can probably do it. Yeah.
Yeah, but that could be a thing that could happen. No promises to any of the Aqua fans in chat, but we'll see.
Yeah. Pooh versus Justin Roiland.
I don't like
this
episode.
That's an episode, all right. You don't like that episode?
No. I mean, obviously making fun of Justin Roiland is a little funny, but I think it just.
We did kind of downplay what he did, which.
Yeah.
In fairness, the internet does that all the time. Just look at like every time someone's revealed as a groomer. Yeah. It's just jokes, but like.
It's one of those.
No, I understand what not like. I understand not liking this episode.
It's one of those things where it's like, if it's a conversation between friends, it's like sure, whatever. But like.
Yeah, but like a public podcast.
Yeah, for making it public, and I kind of realize that. Honestly, I might take this episode down now that I'm thinking about it. We'll see if I do.
I think it's fine. It's I think it's fine.
Yes. It's not the worst thing that's ever happened. I think I remember liking this episode. The thumbnail annoys the fuck out of me.
I remember like the one thing that I go back to was like the final question was like would you like marry like someone if something or something, and you like immediately said Stripe you wouldn't because you don't like marriage, and I'm looking back at it like, wait, no, I do. I'm Ace. I'm not Arrow. I'm like, why did I say yes to that? Why did I go against that? So that's
Yeah.
that's the thing that stuck out to me. But no, that was a fun video.
Yeah.
Not my favorite, but I like that one.
Yeah, I think it's a better version of the BuzzFeed one, but, a better version of the BuzzFeed one is...
Definitely, it allows us to talk.
Yes. Yeah. And actually, Scott the Woz just did a video on the Scott Stash where him and Jack's Films did Icebreakers.
With Jack's Films.
Yeah, and I might steal that.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I mean, it'd be the exact same format.
Oh, the exact same format.
Yeah.
But we're prettier, so, it works
House
out.
finale. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one where I pissed you off by coming out. Actually,
I already knew that you were... I mean, you were already non-binary at this point. You just didn't go by Robin.
yes. For anyone who wants the lore.
And I knew you could go by Robin. I wanted to, you to tell everyone. You're just like... So, Owl House finale.
Yeah, that was very specific, and I don't regret that. Maybe I could have talked about it with you a bit more, but that was specifically trying to downplay it because I mean, I'm not a very loud and proud person. I'm just proud, I'm proud in my little corner, and I'll do a protest, but I'm not, I'm not a very I'm here and I'm queer. I'm just I'm here. Hi.
Yeah.
Hello. And so that was my way of downplaying it a bit, which I don't regret doing. And then we talked about Owl House. And this is also the worst thumbnail.
I think this is the worst one, really?
It's up there.
Literally right above it, you have what's probably the worst thumbnail.
I think this thumbnail's funny. I think that's funny.
Yeah, no. I think, I might be wrong, it might be the next episode. I think this was the first time I did my big Lapadot rant.
It's gotta be up there. There's a few in here.
Yeah, did you guys know I don't like that ship?
Yeah, we need to start one of these days.
Owl House finale.
Yeah.
Go.
We're gonna have to do an intervention. I'm gonna invite a bunch of people on the call
You're
one of these podcasts, and it's gonna be Stripe. you need to
Stripe.
Not actually. I don't actually find it that annoying, and actually I think it's a valid point. But
yeah. Hey! I talked about Peridot for a full statement. I think it was the longest statement in that video. Never brought up Lapadot at all.
Yeah, and you do deserve a little gold star sticker for that. I will admit.
Yeah. I brought up her being Airways, but I did not bring up Lapadot.
Yes.
Yeah. So we talked about a few things in the Owl House finale. We talked about, I think this was when live action Moana was revealed.
No,
a few other things. Yeah. That was a fun episode. Not a lot to say about it. We mostly just kind of talked about current events, which there's a few of that.
Yeah. That is also...
I don't remember local... Yeah, go.
Look what we got.
Go.
Owl House is also the start of us talking about entertainment, and that's kind of become our focus a bit of what's new in the entertainment sphere. You'll see later.
Yeah.
Focus a bit more on that. I haven't for this episode, but that's because it's an anniversary episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be that's a surprise tool we'll save for later.
A trend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look what we got.
I don't remember anything besides the reveal of the image. That's all I know about it.
We talked about that. So I talked about Casey McDang. I also think this is the episode right after I went to the Creator Clash, and I think I talked about that.
Oh yeah, you talked about how you didn't get to see Matt Pat.
I was in the same room as Matt Pat, but I didn't know it until afterwards, and that haunts me to this day, unironically.
Especially now that you probably will never get to meet Matt Pat.
I never say never.
Yeah. Assuming this isn't the one I started with Lapadot rant, then I don't think there's anything notable about this one. Just besides the image, of course, that's a big thing.
Yes. That's probably the biggest
Yeah,
thing to come out of it is yes, more Casey McDang art, which is always a treat.
yeah,
Uh,
which is the image you're seeing right now, presumably, or maybe you're seeing Robin's screen.
yes. If I'm not stupid, it should. Yeah, I should be cut into this.
Yeah. We can agree this is the best title, right?
I force an asexual to do a smash and pass. That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Not much to say about this one or the next one. It's
I
just
think
kind
they're
of
both
us
solid.
doing a smash your pass and tell them you're sexy men. Um, while I'm being like, oh, I don't know, I like I like them as characters. I don't know if I want to frick them. And you're like, I want to frick every character.
I think two smash, two pass. I also developed the rock paper scissors method, and that was my best idea. That set up
Yeah, the rock
for
paper scissors definitely made things more interesting.
yes.
For a few of them,
Uh,
especially with Roxanne Wolf, where I ultra instincted it like a full win.
yeah, because I kept
I did
winning.
I
That's such a fun story because I kept
Yeah.
winning. I kept winning. Then finally in the finale, Roxanne, which because it's the funniest cartoon robot wolf. Obviously, I want to smash that. Uh,
I put my foot down so hard there.
it's like when
I
Rock
do
Lee took off
appreciate
the
Dick
fucking
Dashley.
weights.
Yeah, yeah. Ultra instinct. My hair turns white. Yeah. Dick Dashley is becoming like a running gag with me and my friends, so I'm really glad like we got a little bit of him in here
Yes,
on the first thumbnail.
I think
Like
that's
I was prepared.
yeah. I
Go,
think this is a
go.
very good thumbnail. Not very good. I think it's
Yeah,
funny.
I was prepared. Yeah, because I was like, okay, Dick Dashley. Here's a concept art of him, from the movie. Like, okay, that's Smash.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of very funny moments in that.
Yeah.
Then there's a very
Would be
topical.
good shorts if you actually did shorts.
That is true.
Um,
I also think I fucked.
very topical.
Never mind.
Yeah,
A
go,
very
go,
topical
go.
episode.
Go. I know we talked about Guardians 3, and I was like, why didn't you just make this like we talked about Guardians 3 like we did with Owl House? Like, whatever. Fine.
I think I thought about doing that, but then
It's an
changed.
episode.
It is an episode of all time. I think the
Yeah,
thumbnail's funny.
This is definitely like the. Yeah, not bad, not good.
Yeah,
Just an episode. We
Yeah.
did this one.
we sure did. A little
Yep.
neurodivergency as a treat is one of the Stripe-centered episodes, and by that I mean where Stripe goes sicko mode. But luckily, this one didn't get deleted
Yeah.
by the U.S. government, so
Yeah. It's we had three where I just kind of like overtook the plot. This is the second one of the trilogy. And I really like this one. This was a lot of fun. It really does ping pong to me. It's like going actually insane with autism, and then I just go like more serious like thing. Kind of like the video. Do you want to talk about the video? Just want to talk about the video right now.
this is absolutely a good time to talk about the video. If you want
Yeah.
to do so, because it was a very good video. Good.
That's
Actually, you know what? No, I think the video does the speaking for itself. Go watch it now. Search up Strike the Squid Autism
I didn't know you.
and watch it. It's very good. I liked it. And I'm
Yeah,
not just
I
saying.
didn't know if you had anything you wanted to say about it or
Yes.
something.
I mean, I think I've said enough to you specifically, but I don't know. I liked it. It's a certified Stripe the Squid classic. It's good. Fucking watch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you pass this impossible quiz? That one popped up. That's one of my best works on
Is
the
this
podcast.
the best episode?
Not the best episode.
Best episode.
Do you think this is the best episode?
Is this the best one?
It's good.
It's up there. It's definitely up there. Honestly, I think its biggest competition is its sequel.
Yeah. I think this is also where I start actively trying to play the role of like the heel more in these, because I think that's just funnier. Where
Yeah.
it's the more you get it right, the more I get visibly upset, and I think that's like the funniest part about my role in these episodes is I'm like a fucking villain.
Like, when we get the Final 6, when you're like, okay, these are the hardest ones, you will get at least like 5 of these wrong, and every single one I got right. And I could just tell more and more every time we did it. You got more and more angry.
And
yeah, no,
not
that
that
was
I was
great.
actually angry because I think because
You were impressed. You were impressed with what I can do.
Yeah, it's genuinely impressive. And also I just think like this idea that I know you have so much voice actor trivia. It's funny. It's a good time. I think this is a solid episode. Yeah. I think the thumbnail's a bit shit.
I do hate this thumbnail, but like,
yes,
this is before you really started trying. Granted, you haven't tried yet, but like, shut up.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. To be fair, this is also back when I was making podcast thumbnails on the fucking shitty iPhone app that kept deleting on itself.
Yeah.
And so there was really no way for me to, I was kind of stuck at like this sort of level for the longest time. I think as we'll go more and more, you'll see better thumbnails out of me now that I've got a better method. But,
Yeah, I've given you some ideas for thumbnails.
Have you?
Yeah. Yeah, the one where we just copy someone else.
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah. That's something where it's... Yeah, that might be something I talk to old Casey McDang about. But we'll see.
Yeah, us on one side, and then we just fill in whatever the topic is on the other side.
Yeah, I think that'll work. And that's sort of what we do now, where it's just here's characters from the thing.
Yeah, but the problem is that people didn't know that the Ben 10 was a podcast.
Yeah, I mean people figured it out.
Anyways, Spells versus Stripe.
Another one where
what was this one?
That was the debate episode.
Oh yeah, this is one where I popped off and you did not.
Yeah, another one where I was actively, like I think my role in this is very funny, because it's like
I'm just saying, you would have won the Owl House versus Gravity Falls debate if you didn't misgender Rain.
That's what can I say?
Everything else, I just like objectively stopped you.
Yeah, what can I say? I hate non-binary people.
Yeah.
Also, thumbnail and
title.
I think, yeah, it's good. I'll
Pretty
say
good.
it.
Yeah.
Spells versus Stripe or Spells and Stripe. I think that's.
Yeah.
I think that's good. I think
me calling Mario the McDonald's of gaming still is stuck in my head.
God, you
that's
did
an all-time
say that,
Stripe
didn't you?
classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when I won that debate.
That's another one that definitely needs to come back.
Yeah, I'm shocked we have not done another one of these because this is a really fun idea.
We're still obsessed
Spider-Verse.
with bad. At least the thumbnail and title. That's why is Link here? Why is Perry the Platypus here? I don't remember.
Why did you use the Spider-Verse like the first film? Because we talked about the sequel. I don't get it.
Because it didn't fucking matter. I didn't care enough. It's like it's characters in a room. That works.
Yeah. We also talked about Breath of the Wild 2, which came out, and there was like a Disney commercial where it was like a Pride Month thing. Yeah. I think that's why Perry is there.
Also, I put you on Spider-Gwen, and I don't know why I did that, but I think it's very funny.
Yeah, I was like, why did you put me on the only woman there?
I put myself on Spider-Noir, which makes sense that I did that. I don't remember if that's the reason or if I just did it randomly. I feel like it was intentional, though, knowing myself.
Yeah, this is just kind of another We Talk About Things episode, which is good, but...
Yeah. Yeah, but it's not particularly special. It just exists.
Yeah. It's just an episode.
It's another brick in the wall. The 2-hour special. Yeah. Why did this one go on for so long?
I think this is the one where like the first hour and a half is just an absolute nothing burger. There's nothing special about it.
Oh my! I do remember that being.
And then Is this where we talked about uh the non-binary thing, where like non-binary people are gonna rule the world and everyone gets to save one cisgender person? You're gonna save me, and we'll have the only uh podcast with a cis person or something like that. Or
Oh, that's
was that this
right.
one, or was
There's
that
something like that. I don't know, but I don't know, man. I
was
just
that
think
this one, or was that the one where we revealed the new art?
I don't think I think because that seems fairly. I think it's the 2 hour special because I think I remember that because I remember we went to 2 hours. And I remember it wasn't for very particularly sane reasons. I think we were just feeling a little extra quirky on this day for whatever particular reason.
If that's the episode that I'm thinking it is, then like great, like awful start. It was a complete nothing burger of an episode that just immediately 180'd to one of the best ones.
Yeah. Which I think that's that's probably one of the ones I also want to just I think it's I think it's good. I think you can also tell that our topics were insane, which is why it's a 2 hour special. That's the promotion for it, nothing else. Because what the fuck else?
Yeah.
Even though it's such a shit idea, I think this one did pop off. I mean, 36 fucking views, but for us, it did, like noticeably, like, especially at this time when most of our videos were like, oh, we got 3 views. That's 3 more than usual. Woohoo!
Undertale the movie.
Certified Hood classic.
I think this could have been our best episode if we ended it right after we were done with the casting. But then we talked about other stuff like for 20 minutes, and like we didn't have to do that. We could have just ended after the casting.
That is true.
There.
I will say best thumbnail.
Best. Oh, no, not even a debate.
Yeah, it's James Bland's.
Yeah. We really want to do another casting one. We just can't decide what the topic should be. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I love this episode. If it wasn't for us being way too long, we really just should have ended right after the casting. This would probably be my favorite episode.
Yeah. We could do Breath of the Wild now that I'm thinking about it. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe. I think there's
Zelda,
yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Movies and music is the worst
title, worst
title
thumbnail.
Objectively.
Worst thumbnail.
Yeah, worst.
Like, look.
It's
what
so
the fuck
generic
is this?
I can't tell you what we're talking about.
Oh, that's the little. Okay.
Yeah,
that's a shadow. It just looks like it's like swapped off to the left.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, I do not remember what this was for. What we talking about.
I assume movies and music.
Yeah, but what specifically?
I don't fucking remember.
Worst episode? Question mark?
If you can't remember, that says a lot about just.
Worst episode.
Yeah.
This episode sucks. Better than movies and music because I can actually like know why this one sucked. We just had no plan. I kept saying, Rob, we need a plan. Like, oh, we'll just do it. We'll ad lib it. Like, no, Rob, we need a plan. We need a plan. And then we just never had a plan. I'm like, okay. I think I was just roasting you this entire episode.
That's probably true. That's a lot of these episodes.
Yeah. So, yeah, not good.
Yeah, we're better at doing plans now.
Yeah,
this is why.
But better than movies and music, but not good.
Yes.
Okay, this is the first time I like overtook I like had the idea for crossover true. Episode.
No, yeah, Undertale the movie.
Undertale movie was also my idea. But yeah, no, I really like I like this episode. This was a lot of fun. Just making up weird scenarios with different characters. Not much to say. I liked it. This was a fun episode.
Yeah, I want to do more improv-y stuff. I just haven't. I don't know much about improv, so
we could probably revive this. I just need. I think it was like 50 characters or something like that, or something like that.
Some. Do these characters secretly suck?
Yeah. This is your favorite character tier list. This was a fun one. Not much to say about it.
Yes.
I liked it.
I like how, because this is back when I was doing the Security Breach and the Ruin DLC, I put Roxanne in the thumbnail because it's like, that's how you get views. And in my defense, I'm right.
11 views. 11 views.
Yeah. I mean,
I think
the fucking
our
FNAF videos
least
did
viewed
decent.
video.
But at least for, my channel, especially at the time. Back when I was getting like a few hundred
Entering
views.
insane, would you rather?
Questions. I remember why this one has this thumbnail. There used to be a different one.
Oh yeah, no. I do. Batman monkey, yeah.
You remember that Batman and Catwoman artwork that Zack Snyder bought? We may have used a portion of that. And
but I think the monkey was replaced with Catwoman was replaced with the monkey.
I vaguely remember the questions why.
Yeah, one of the questions was, who would you rather see in a dark alley? 100 chimps with rifles or Batman, like a bloodlusted Batman, and we both said, you know what, I'd rather fight Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a fun episode. Definitely another one where we should revisit.
Yeah, a lot of giggles. I remember doing a bit of a chuckle.
Yeah.
The Nickelodeon special is another one where he
LOL.
shat on me for the entire episode.
Yeah. No. I think Cartoon Chaos special is what you're thinking of.
I think it was both, because it was
Nick was just kind of, let me sing the Tough Puppy theme song like the entire episode.
Well, that's most episodes.
This was fun. I like talking about cartoons if you didn't know. So this was a fun episode. Not much to say. Got a lot of views because people thought this was probably just like a live stream.
Yeah, I think people thought like, oh boy, I can't wait to see my favorite Lincoln Loud clip, and then it was just us. I think if you look at the retention rate, it's like 20 seconds. It's like, cool. Yeah. Great. That won't keep me up at night.
Yeah, probably because like we don't have our faces in there, so people just thought, oh, it's Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Cartoon Chaos special. That's a fun one. That's when I went sick. That's when I just went my Joker arc.
His eyes are red for a reason.
Yeah. Like really good acting from me during the end, where I like asked every single episode, every single show you've seen. This is a classic. This is a classic. I love this one.
Yeah. Spells try to make a solo video. Is it any good? The answer was no.
The video isn't, but this was a good podcast. I do like us like kind of discussing like how to make a video, what you did right, what you did wrong.
Yes.
I always think back to you like boasted about, haha, Stripe, I got Light to watch my video, and I'm like, she didn't. All she said was Furry's greatest cock. So that was fun.
That did happen, didn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
We watched each other's
This was another really fun one.
I love the
Fred the Horse episode. Yeah. He's the tiny little mama over there. Yeah. This was a lot of fun. We should definitely do another one of those. Watching others' conversations.
Yeah. Honest to
God,
God,
don't
this
know
is
what to do for either.
I had the thought where it's like this, like it's such a good concept. It could carry like an entire like channel. I don't think we will, but
yeah.
I feel that.
I mean, eventually we would run out of like ones that we could like reasonably do.
Yeah. Well, maybe you would, bitch. Fuck you,
dummy. Yeah, it was a fun episode. I liked it. I enjoyed it. This was really good.
Then we got Stripe's birthday. I like this thumbnail a lot.
I do like this thumbnail, and this inspired this episode, so that's pretty cool.
True.
Yeah, pretty good episode.
It'd be weird if we didn't like this episode.
Yeah.
This episode sucks. Let's do it again. I do think this episode has been better than that one, because I think this has a bit more stuff going on. But you know, it's good. I liked it. I think it's fun. You got to learn a bit more about Stripe, and you know, Stripe's a cool guy, so you know that's a good thing.
True, bestie spitting for real.
For real, on God.
True.
Weird random question. Can you see my like the other like things. You know what's it called? Not the web browsers, but when you Google stuff. Tabs.
Tabs.
Can you see my tabs?
Tabs. Yes.
Huh. Yeah.
GFC bonus, Zangetsu no Terror, Watch Terror on something or other, classic Doctor Who Season 1, Spellbound Trivia, Roland Emmerich, Spellbound and Stripe podcast, and then Discord.
Yeah, great. I don't know why I said, I was like, I hope he's not judging me. Then I was like, I'm being stupid. Our first guest episode.
Only collab ever. Our only guest episode.
Yes. Yeah.
I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah, it was nice
having...
talk
to Corin.
Yes. Corin's a good friend of ours. Also, I got to go full interviewer mode, which it's nice to feel like I'm actually talented at something.
I was just kind of the silly one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, it's usually the other way around. But
yeah, like you asked the lore question, I was like, okay, can any of these guys be Goku?
Yes. I'm a good interviewer. That's a skill I have, and I got to use it for this one.
The Amphibia one is fun because this is recorded the exact same day as Genshin.
That is true.
Because you just really want to talk about Amphibia.
That is true. I literally tried to slow down watching Amphibia, so this exact situation wouldn't happen. But then I was like, but I gotta keep watching Amphibia. I like Amphibia. It's probably my second favorite cartoon.
I do like when we talk about like just one thing, not just a whole bunch of things.
Yes.
Yeah, so I like this one. This was a fun one.
Yeah.
I talk about Marcy a lot. I like Marcy.
Yeah. And I'm a fan of all three. We watch the most wholesome shows, which is Rayman.
This is like an underrated classic. I loved wholesome shows.
Yeah. Yeah. This is also kind of what inspired some of my later thumbnails, which kind of started being a format, and then the format changed. And 49 views was like big for us at the time. Still is.
Yeah. Inspired what might be my favorite moment from any of these, which became a short.
One of the ones that actually was like, fucking fine, I'll do the fucking short. And then I did.
Yeah. This is a great one. I love this one.
Yeah, I think that's one of our funnier moments. I also think around here, I don't know when it happened, but we started getting better at just editing and stuff, and I can't remember the first episode where I used both our recordings instead of just I record both of us at the same time, which was such a bad idea. Sorry. That's not the interesting part.
Why do you do it? Like I always send you my audio. Why would you do that?
I was stupid.
And like, what's even the point of me sending you my audio? Whatever, it's in the past.
Yeah, it was a thing of like, in case I need it, but now it's like, well, now it's a requirement because I got smarter. I know how to do these now.
A FNAF and thumbnail was fun. That was when we talked about the FNAF movie and we did my tier list.
Yes. I think as a title, it's very funny.
Yeah. I like this one. Not much to say, which I feel like I've said about every single episode.
If you're a hardcore Spells fan, you'll realize that I just used the exact same Freddy image from my FNAF 1 video. Because why wouldn't I? Yeah, I think this is a decent thumbnail. You can see the tier list and the...
Yeah. Gets a point across.
Yeah. It does make it seem like it's a FNAF tier list, which it is not.
Yeah, I don't talk... We don't talk... there's no FNAF characters on my list.
Yes. Which is your fault, really.
Yeah. Oh, I'm making another big tier list, don't worry.
Yeah, and I'm sure it has all the FNAFs.
I might include Willie Neff. Anyways,
the purple guy.
Another potential best podcast, maybe?
No.
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 I love this episode. What are you talking about?
No, it is funny. I'm just thinking about it. This is another Stripe-centered episode, which just means
I was extremely depressed when we made this because I made the Steven Universe video. I got multiple people saying I'm not watching this Stripe. I don't care if you're my friend. I don't like Steven Universe. I'm not going to watch this, and I got really down about that. And Robin was even like, "Do you even want to do this?" Like, I don't have anything else to do. Why not? And then it just became the best episode.
that is true. I do remember that. That was a very heartwarming moment to see you having fun.
Yeah. So I hold this episode really high because of that. I hate the thumbnail. It's like it kind of gives the same energy as the don't watch this episode.
Yeah.
Saying it's a bad podcast. I know why, because the film had Willem Dafoe as like the main villain.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe canonically hates the podcast. That's lore now.
Yeah, it's lore. Yeah, no, this was a great episode. I love this one.
I still think I kind of like the thumbnail, even though it's actively saying it's a bad podcast. But it's it's like playing hard to get, except not at all.
Yeah.
It's reverse psychology.
Yeah.
Which clearly worked with our 15 views.
This is when we talked about Wiley
yes.
Coyote.
Which that's had a fucking storied history, that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably saw that it got canceled again.
Yeah. I didn't want to bring it up to you. It's like
ago.
I didn't want to be the one.
Oh no, I already knew.
Yeah. I figured.
There's a movement trying to get Mr. Beast to buy it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It genuinely might be the only way we can get the movie.
Dude. Society moment.
Yeah. Fun podcast. Not much. I don't remember much about it besides Wiley.
Yeah. It's another one where it's kind of starting to get into
just kind of news.
Yeah, our trend for a while that now still might keep up of just this is what's happening, like we're fucking news reporters but lamer. That's what this podcast is.
Hardest voice actor quiz. Best episode?
Question mark. I like that the thumbnail is representative of one of the questions.
Yeah.
I won't spoil which one.
Yeah.
But
this was a really good. I love this one. Like you blindsided me.
I specifically
Robin,
gaslit
do we even have anything to talk about? Do we really want to do this episode? Oh no, we can probably do something. I don't know. And then we start, and you're like, idiot! We're doing another 5-second podcast because I got embarrassed last time. This is a lot of fun. I love this one.
I actively undersold this. Listen, it's just we're gonna record some shit. And just try and scream.
It's been a while. We gotta do something, Yeah. And then you just blindsided me with this one.
Yeah. Like I'm a fucking villain, which for the voice actor trilogy, I definitely am.
Trilogy. I missed an episode apparently.
Anyway,
are you playing something?
2024 animated movies. Mickey Mouse Goes Evil. Minecraft. This is when I'm trying a new thing for the titles.
There was something between these two, but you deleted it and never uploaded it again.
Yes. There were several reasons why.
Fun. Anyways, Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. I tried a new thing for the title. Because this is kind of where it's as far as showing off, thumbnails and title scale. I was trying to do a soft sort of reboot.
Yeah.
Just to try something new.
This was a fine episode. Not much to say about it. Just kind of this is definitely the hi guys, we're back. Let's talk about current things episode.
Yes.
New year. Not really much to say.
And that's also when I switched it to the Spells and Stripes show. So, which was kind of my thing of hey, we're a podcast, but I don't really know how much that translated. But whatever.
I like that. I just realized, we are both canonically they them. Both of us are they them now canonically.
Yeah. Not because we are non-binary, but because we are literally two people.
I don't think that's the exact quote. I don't think that's the exact quote.
Oh, am I wrong? Can you please correct me on what the exact quote is, word for word?
Oh yeah, he said what? Anyways, Matt, Pat, and Charlie having sex. What do you think about that one?
Why is the title so long?
This reads like a freaking Philip DeFranco video.
I mean, literally. I probably should have just cut it off at Insane Has Been Hotel fan
probably
video.
Just like Matt Pat leaves an Insane Has Been Hotel thing.
I like how they're both sad. It's like they're going through a breakup.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Matt Pat. Just Verbal Ace. Just he has my needs more. I'm sorry. Fun episode. I like it.
Yeah, I think it also speaks to my special interest of like YouTube trends and algorithms and stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird that that's one of my special interests, even though I fucking can't ever do well on the algorithm.
Upload.
That's not true. I just
Yeah.
made a video with like 2K views. But for this
Rub
channel,
it in,
does not
don't
show.
ya?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Young Sheldon.
We got several comments saying Young Sheldon was good.
And you know what? That's why this is the worst episode, because we actually lied to people.
Yeah. I feel like one of us needs to eventually. I think you need to watch Young Sheldon. Like I think that's the rule now.
I might have to, because one of the versus shows I'm doing with Aqua. One of the episodes is Young Sheldon versus Slip and Jimmy. So
So fucking funny, actually.
And I am going to have to watch Slip and Jimmy because someone requested the worst cartoon shows of all time, and like, very consistently Slip and Jimmy pops up. It's like, oh, fucking, you watch Slip and Jimmy.
I think Young Sheldon is also ending soon, so you could do like an entire like review.
I think it's already over, actually.
I think it's like confirmed, like it's either they're ending this season. I don't know if the season's ended yet. It's something around that line.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also like these two
I'm
videos
tired.
for specific reasons.
Yeah, I wonder what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently
our
putting
most
Mad
viewed
Pat
video is
Gaster.
Ben 10-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to put more Undertale characters in the thumbnail.
Yeah. Ben 10 aliens, pretty standard one. I do like the kind of like the mole stash thing was a lot of fun. No, the best parts were me explaining the worst to you and me explaining Topic to you. Just your I can just tell like you were just aghast when I was talking about the worst. Like you were like insulted on behalf of the worst.
Dude, I think I'm an unironic the worst fan.
Yeah.
Like
And,
that's my guy.
And you're definitely unironic Topic hater because he's the worst freaking alien.
Yeah. I like that Blocks is in the thumbnail. I feel like we should.
Who is the best? The most hated alien or the most popular? I wonder who.
Yeah, I didn't realize Swampfire was the most hated, but you're right. The Blocks is pretty up there for the best.
Yeah, I freaking hate Swampfire. Let's kill him with hammers. Yeah. Anyways, the newest one, Megamind, Shadow, and the tier list. The start of the tier list. We finished it earlier this episode.
Yeah. This is also the
good episode. I like it.
Yeah. We had a streak of getting plus 100 views, and then this one got 22, and that made me very sad. But that's fine. 22 is. I kind of wonder what happened. I think the title reads a bit more like fan fiction. I wonder if that's the issue.
Yeah. Yeah. But
So,
I like this episode. It's good.
Yeah, so I'll probably go back to the more longer, stupidly long titles.
Yeah.
Well, not for this one. This one.
And
Will just be
that's
like,
our episode. That's everything we've done.
Yep. Now let's rank every one of
Yeah,
your videos.
No!
And after that, we'll do mine.
Don't do that. 'Cause I do not want to see the freaking view counts.
True, actually. Yeah. Fine, we'll do all of mine. Let's talk about Tyrion Cuthbert.
No, we're done. I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
All right, well. Yeah.
Have a great day, everyone. I hope you enjoy this podcast. This is the final episode. We should have said that at the beginning. But yeah, this is the final episode. We're never doing this again.
It's true. 1 year, it's more than 1 year too many is what I say.
Yeah. I'm blocking Robin. I'm changing my name. I'm moving towns.
I'll find you anyway, but it'll be a good attempt.
They will. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry for everything.
Yeah, we're sorry. Which is the best.
We're so sorry.
We're so sorry.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah. Bye.
Peace.